Hey yo everyone, I am Ignium, and this is the next episode in the Castlevania Legends playthrough, so let's get to it. Up or down? I don't remember. I think eventually I need to go, I think I need to go up, if I recall correctly. And down here is a meat. Yep. Or a one up, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, meat. So yeah, the thing that I was explaining about one of my brother's friends having a portable handheld that he didn't know about how to play. So I asked for him to give me the thing for a while so that I would discover what the fuck was the game, that it would, how the fuck it worked, even though it was in full Japanese. And then he didn't want it because he thought that the whatever it was trash because he couldn't understand it. And then he wanted to exchange it for one of my toys. I don't recall which toy it was. And then we exchanged it. I mean, two dumb fucking little kids trading toys because I had a toy that he liked more and I was interested in whatever the fuck was his portable console. Even when I was a kid, I loved Japanese things a lot. So we traded, and then his mom got severely pissed, considerably pissed, because it was a gift from his father or whatever the fuck. I mean, sure, it was a gift from his father, but he didn't like it, didn't enjoy it. And after we explained, we traded back because he didn't like it. But after we traded, I explained it to his mom. Let me just keep the thing for a while so that I know how it plays, because I am quite sure that I can understand eventually how the game plays. And then the kid just agrees and just explained it to her mom. It's just leave him with him because I don't know how to play this fucking thing. And then he left it with me. And after I think half a day, I learned how to play the fucking thing. It was literally a basic rhythm game because the only thing that was shown on the screen was partially it was the intro of an anime. Let me see if I find that goddamn fucking anime. I know it has nothing to do with a Castlevania game, but it's just now that it is in my mind, it's just the ADD. It's just taking over. It was Robo something. Getter Robo. Yep, Getter Robo. I need to watch this anime eventually, but it was the opening. The game was the opening of the Getter Robo. Let me see if I find the correct name of the thing. Rhythm game. Because I eventually found the video of that game being played. Many rhythm games. I don't think I will find it now. But it was a handheld thingy, and it was showing the animation of in a quality very similar to the Game Boy, and it showed the animation, the intro of the anime, and it was playing the intro song as well, and you had to literally try and match playing as a rhythm game similar to Guitar Hero and shit like that. And then I remember when I found it, that's what was happening, because back then there was no rhythm games, not as far as I mean, at least I wasn't introduced, and not any of the people around us was introduced to the things. Is the sprite for Sony a difference? It seems darker. Weird. It could be because of having all the items. So I discovered how it played, and then I gave it back to him. They explained how it played, all the buttons that I had to press. It was very fucking easy now that I think about it. And then he didn't care. He didn't care at all because he thought it was a dumb-ass game. And I explained to him again, could we exchange it, because I like this game a lot. Could we try and trade again, and with your mom, with your mom being aware of that we are trading because you don't like it, and then I can even try and maybe give you another toy, or more than one toy, or whatever the fuck. And then his mother didn't want, regardless. And then it just eventually threw away. It just was tossed in the middle of his toys, and he never cared for it. And now I have this fucking memory of a thing that I wanted, and I possibly won't ever find it again. It's a pain, yes. Dracula have done well, my girl, as I think it's going to be the same fucking thing. But who knows? In fact, you are the first human who has come this far, you have my praise, blah blah blah. You are the Prince of Darkness, because of you many people have died, people have suffered. Oh no, my dear, have merely done what you humans wished for, fulfilling your insatiable desires, blah blah. We did this before. Sonia, people must fulfill their dreams with their own power. You have consumed their power by the power of evil, no longer have the strength to determine your own fates. Yeah, blah blah. Silence, on the contrary, and just the one who to use this power, and will be the king who rules over the entire world. Give yourself to me, young lady, there may be merit in having your power and having your presence, blah blah. My strength will only be used to protect the world, protect the world from the Lord of Darkness. Prepare to suffer for trifling with so many lives. Is it really going to... do I need to do something? Do I need to use the Shadow Realm thingy in order to banish him completely? Dracula, as you wish, girl, then it's your fate to kneel before my power. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Ah, I see. This sprite was different because it was the sprite for the cutscene. It was possibly a static background. And that's why it was different. There we go. I can... No, that does nothing to him. Makes sense. I don't think I'm going to use... I don't think I'm going to use the burning mode yet. I'm going to use the burning mode in the last phase. He's going to show up in here? No, down here. Get bashed. Meanwhile, I'm just going to attack him non-stop while not caring, because if in any case I can fucking heal up again. Well, let's put the heal power in there. There it goes. Well, you are a worthy foe, you have lasted much longer than most, blah blah. Prepare yourself. Oh, I've just been toying with you so far, but now it's time to get serious. I still wonder if I will need to do something in order to fucking do the tongue. Oh, that's way too high. I want to... No, way too high as well. Not as much then. God damn it. I should have saved. Yeah, I should have saved. The dumbass. Sure. Crouching doesn't help in there. Doesn't help in here either. Yep, nope. Just made way too many mistakes. Could have damaged him way more. Oh, jump, you fuck! Then I'm gonna do the same way we did before. Just being a dumbass, going straight to it, and just attacking it non-stop, eventually dies. Yeah, blah blah blah, you just been holding your power, yeah, but I think it would be easier for you to not withhold your power and just go full power in the beginning. Just fucking up. Oh, I need to test to see if I can do the shadow thingy here. Nope, I can't. Use the burning thingy, you fuck. Do the burning thing. Activate the fucking thing, man. There it goes. Yeah, attacks. I almost fell in there because she moves way too fast. Oh, she moves. Oh, I forgot to save again. Didn't I? I did. Bollocks. I'm gonna stay in this one longer than I thought. There we go. Although we lost the possibilities of having attacked him more in there, but just at least didn't get as damaged. It doesn't fucking matter in the end because we're gonna heal up. Get close, attack with the whip. Yeah, sure, now we save. Don't be a dumbass. Yeah, whatever. Sure, just get to the tongue. Save, so we don't... Let's heal up first. So we don't need to keep healing up every single time. Although it's gonna hit us. And yep, it is. Sure, fuck it, don't care. Maybe this hurts and whatever. Use the burning thingy. She becomes way too fast when she has the burning mode enabled. It's a while to reaching. Hit it with the whip. Oh, we are vulnerable again. I mean, you can just keep like bashing at him non-stop until it dies. Although, let's place the heal thingy. There we go. Dracula, oh no, this cannot be. Me listen to a human. Oh, she's gonna go on her monologue. You're poor man, it must be difficult to understand why you who possess eternal life are about to perish. Humans are granted such a precious short life in comparison to yours, but in that short time we're able to love and to live for someone else. There must have been a time when you cherish the bonds with the ones you loved. We humans are not so foolish as to throw away all of that in exchange for the power you received. There is no place in this world for the likes of you. You were already defeated when you accepted the power of the darkness. Dracula, hey, ha ha ha, don't let it go to your head, girl. Do you really think the likes of you can destroy me? You're a fool, just as Alucard was. Listen to me, darkness will never be out as long as there is light in the world. Oh, goddamn, my throat. Fucking hell. I am the ruler of that darkness and I will rise again and again as long as people like you are alive. Again and again and tell you, ha ha ha. Sonia, when that happens, someone will appear before you to take my place. If it's my fate to again be a vampire hunter, will be ready. No, gladly accept that destiny. You will. So until your soul is saved, until all the evil resides. The desires. I don't recall. The world are exhausted. Goodbye, ruler of evil. Goodbye, O woeful prince of darkness. Yeah, blah blah. Is there a different thingy? Am I required to do something different? It is still the same fucking sprite. Meanwhile, while the thing is going, let's see if there's if we need to do something different. It could be that we need to attack in like with specific soul weapons or whatever the fuck. Items does the fear of darkness. I'm reading two things at the same time. That continued to envelop the world was lifted single-handedly by our young girl. The end you receive is dependent on the mystic weapons that you've collected. The axe, dagger, holy water, boomerang, and stopwatch that are each hidden on stages. Collecting them all earns you the best ending. Oh, this is different. There are as many legends in the world that deserve retelling as there are stars in the night sky. But this story marks the beginning of the Belmont family legends that has been passed on through many ages, and there is not a single person now who knows when the next legendary fight between another Prince of Darkness and human will begin. So I think this is the extra ending. Because I don't recall her releasing her hair. Yeah, the hit scar showed in the dark screen before. So... oh, the credits screen is different now. Collecting them all earns you the best ending, while collecting only one or up to 4 gets you successively less detailed ends. Oh, I see. So the more things you get, the more detailed the ending is. Let's see if there's like... I think it's just like getting 5 of them just gets you all the endings. Let's see... The bad endings are fragmented versions of the good one. Oh, I see. It's just like it's less information, less things that happen. Blah blah blah. Let's see if there's a difference. Oh, it seems that there is like way more things that they are going to show afterwards, I think. Or is that the beginning? No, there is indeed some things that are going to show up. Boy. There are things that are going to be shown. And you, yeah, thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, the fallen word scrolls, blah blah, and there's like an extra thingy. After some time, the young girl of our legend became a mother, whose child would carry on the fate and tragedy of the Belmont family, and the Bloodline of Dark Ways. Bloodline of Dark Ways. A child burdened with a cursed fate, and yet this child, once content in the love of its mother, will also rise to fight courageously against the Prince of Darkness, who will return once again. This child who one day will be praised by all the people as a hero. But that legend must be told another time. So... is that the end? Yeah, that is the end. I think whoever the fuck is this baby is Alucard's child. So that would make the descendants of Alucard well, the descendants of the Belmonts as the descendants of the Belmonts will be always related to Alucard, because they're like the son of Alucard, which is weird, but interesting at the same time. But again, I see why they decided to retcon this one. Although it's a nice thing. Who would this one be, though? It would be Trevor. Supplementary material places legends in the 4050s. It's assumed the events of Dracula's curse follow from those of Legends. A timeline published in the magazine Dengeki Nintendo 64 places the two games in the same chronology and explicitly mentions Trevor is Sonia's son, so he would go to be Trevor Belmont. The good ending of Castlevania Legend implies that Sonia's child was fathered by Alucard. Sonia was intended to star in Castlevania Resurrection. What the fuck is supposed to be Castlevania Resurrection? I never heard about that one. Where is it? Castlevania Resurrection. Around the time when the Countess resurrected Count Dracula via a portal, and no force resurrects Sonia Belmont from her grave along with her descendants from the future Victor. Sonia must set forth to the Dracula castle once again. Is this a game that exists? Oh, it was cancelled in the 2000s. It was going to be the 17th title of the Castlevania series for the short-lived Sega Dreamcast. Oh, that explains things. That explains a lot, mind you. Ooh, the graphics seems interesting. There is video of it? Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of video and like some oh, it's not exactly video, it's like screenshots. But it looks a lot like it looks a lot like the one from Castlevania 64. Considerably like him. Interesting. So yeah, this is the full ending, the complete thingy. And there is no need to get all the other ones because, well, we got the one that failed because I forgot that was a thing. And then this is the full one. All of the info that is possible. So yeah, now I think I can assess the whole game. It's interesting how it would make things like, it would kind of explain why the Belmont clan is destined to fight Dracula, because they are, in a way, descendants of Dracula as well, through Alucard, and because Alucard is kind of the human side of the human connection of Dracula to the world, and since he believes more in the teachings of his mother, he decides to not be a piece of shit like Dracula is. I see how in the series, I think, in the Netflix series, not the new one, the old one, they kind of try to, if I recall correctly, because I don't recall watching the second season, but for the things that I saw, they kind of try to place it in a way that Dracula is kind of misunderstood in a way, but no, Dracula is just a piece of shit. Because Alucard lost his mother as well. Sure, Dracula lost his lover. Sure. But I don't think he needed to go out and try to kill every single fucking human. Just the people that were, like, for example, if Dracula decided to just go around and kill every single person that is from the church, and not like religious people, but like people that belong to the church, like priests, bishops, or whatever the fuck. If he decided to just like annihilate Catholicism from the face of the earth, sure, I would understand why, because it was like based on Catholicism that his wife dies. It would be understandable. It would be a piece of shit move in a way, but it would be understandable regardless. But no, he just like got mad at humanity, which makes no fucking sense when you stop and think about it, because sure, it was humanity that killed his wife. But his wife was human as well. Not once he transformed her into a vampire, because he wanted her to... If he didn't transform her into a vampire, it's because he wanted her as a human. it was a way to keep him connected to the humans as well. And in the beginning of this series, it's kind of explained that she was the one who made him not want to destroy humans as much. And then when he died, his like connection to humanity just was shattered, even though there's still Alucard. But then Alucard decides to, well, Dad, you're being a piece of shit, stop. And then if it was like this, if Sonya had a baby with Alucard, it would be literally the connection with the human side of Dracula again. Because since he is the son of a human, and what is the name of, is it Dampier? I don't think it's a Dampier. Is it Dampier? The name of, yeah, it is. In Balkan folklore, a Dampier is a mythical creature that is the result of a union between a vampire and a human. So Alucard is indeed a Dampier. So a Dampier, this union was usually between male vampires and female humans, with stories of female vampires mating with male humans being rare. I wonder why, innit? Let's not go into dark areas. But But then, what would be the son of a Dampier? I would presume it would be more... I mean, it makes sense, it would be more close to... Would a Dampier's child thirst for blood, or would they just... the child would have a thirst, but greatly diminished, with an absence of vampire traits being very, very rare? What is the child of a Dampier called? In other regions, the child is named Vampire, if a boy, and Vampirica, if a girl. Or Dampier, if a boy, and Vampirica, if a girl. That is just like explaining Dampier. That's not the son of a Dampier. It's weirdly pronunciation, fucking Google showing AI bullshit. The offspring of a vampire mortal, yeah, it's just, our Dampiers, or the female Dampirica, in some regions are able to reproduce and have children. At least I was tempted to say that the child of a human and Dampier would be small and young. Keep in mind that discussions of fiction, blah 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 blah. There's not. Apparently there's not yet a word for the baby of Dampier and a human. Yeah, there's no thinking. So, but then I would presume that he would be similar to a vampire, but with most traits pulled towards the humans. It's possibly a human that has no desires to, like, maybe a perfected vampire, in a way. It would be someone that doesn't thirst for blood, but yet has some of the increased strength and like resistance from a vampire, which would match kind of precisely with the Belmont clan. They are sometimes way too strong for whatever the fuck it is. And you could say as well that the fact that they possess the vampire killer, and the vampire killer having imbued with power that allows you to kill a vampire, would remove the whatever the fuck is that gives them the desire to lust for vampirism, or whatever the fuck. But yeah, Castlevania Legends. That's a good game. Very, very interesting one. I think it is better than... I mean, possibly a little bit better, but just a very small amount better than Belmont's Revenge. But it's nice, I liked it considerably. The next one is gonna be Dracula X. I'm not exactly looking forward to it, because I know there's a shittier version of Round of Blood. And, as I said before, I'm not exactly looking forward for Round of Blood. I know that most people like it a lot, and it's almost close to as much as how people like Symphony of the Night. But I don't like the fact that there's like different paths, and the fact that the fact that there's different paths is nice, but the fact that there is like different possible endings that you need to replay the game over and over again in order to get some of the other endings, that is something that I don't like. When a game only allows you to see it in its entirety through all the replays, is something that I don't like when they do that. There was only kind of a game that did this perfectly, which is Nier Automata, but then it kind of is a single run of the game, kind of presented in a way as it would seem like you were replaying it, even though you're kind of not. But it's... yeah. We'll see when I get there. We'll see when we get there. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.